Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was totally not planning on filming today, but I had to get on and film this video because I am so pumped. I got my Samantha March and Ofra collaboration. I have my foundation done and we are just going to be focusing on Sam's products today. This is the most adorable packaging ever. You get it, it looks like a little book, first of all. How cute is that? You open it up, look at that. Belongs to. And then she has a little message here to everybody that purchases it. It says, "The plot twist you didn't see coming. Life is truly just a draft." On the anniversary of our first collaboration together, I am back with Ofra for a brand new collection after a year of so much uncertainty and so many changes. Launching a collection titled "Belongs To" seems right. We can never be sure where our paths will take us, but our choices of how many drafts we write for our lives belongs to us. Although I don't know where the next plot twist is coming from, the ability to spark joy and creativity through makeup and art is never diminished for me. Thanks to my Sam Squad, this collection picks up where the first left off, including an eye and face palette with pops of purples and a new highlight. Plus, new lip gloss, shades to match up with the first much loved and my personal fave, Millie. I wanted this collection to be as versatile as possible to take you from neutral knockout to glam and glossy, depending on which draft you are on. Enjoy the sequel. XO Samantha. Aww. And then in here, I died. This little thing fell out. Aries. You get a little thing of stickers and Aries stuck out to me right away. Look at the ears. Oh, I love her. And then inside, it's pretty much the same as the stickers. I have not opened this palette. My eyes are watering so bad because as soon as I started to film, the neighbor decided it was a good idea to mow the grass. So if you hear that, that is what it is, and my allergies are working up. Anyway, I have not opened the palette yet because I wanted to have my first reaction when I opened it for you guys. It has been killing me because I wanted to open this and play with it so badly. So, let's open her up. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Oh, look at those. Yes, Sam. So that's the palette. And then I got the PR package. So I also got all of the glosses, which does have the original one, Millie, which I did not have. And then it has Peony and Queen, which is named after Aries. I have my face on already. I didn't even think about the blush bronzer, but we'll put it over top of this. So I am going to go in with the BK Beauty 201 to dip into this first color right here, which is Peace, I believe. So I'm just gonna go starting in the crease. Very pretty. Oh, funny, I don't know Sam personally. I have talked to her once or twice on Instagram, and she's always been extremely sweet. But we're both Aries. Her birthday, I believe, is 2 days. I think hers is the 23rd. Mine is the 21st. So far, this is blending absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm still using the BK 201. I mean, this is beautiful. And it's blending perfect. So next, I think I want to go in with this darker color, which is Maya. So with this one, I am going to keep it on the outer corner. It is a shimmer, so just keeping that in mind. I've been trying to play more with using shimmer. I'm going to go in with a flatter one so I have a little bit more control to pack it on. This is a BK206, same color. I've been trying to play more with the idea of having shimmer not just on the lid. So many palettes these days don't even have a matte in them. Like, I know a lot of Charlotte Tilbury's palettes do not have mattes. Tom Ford's do not have mattes, and to me that's just so strange. But it's a way of thinking. Like, I have to get outside of my comfort zone and try different things. I think I'm going to go into the darker purple, which is this shade, and it is matte, and I believe that one is Honors. Okay, she's got some pigment. I'm going to go in with the BK205, which is just a angled crease brush. Just kind of blow that out a little bit. Well, I am going to go in her lighter shade right here, which is Ink. I hope I'm renaming these right. I'm going to go in with a Ofra 02, and I'm just going to go into it with no spray for now. It does have pigment. It's not a light lid color. It's meant to be somewhat more of a neutral. So I think I'm going to spray it just a little bit and just kind of pat it on my lid. That does lighten it and brighten it a little bit. So I am happy with that for now. I am going to go in and finish this eye, and then I will come back and I'm gonna, actually, you know what, I'm gonna fuck everything up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to finish this eye, and then I'm going to come back and we will do some final touches to the eye and do some face. Okay guys, I am back. So I did want to say this before I went ahead and cleaned up my under eye. I was a little worried about doing my eyes after my foundation. I'm so programmed to do it the other way that I was worried that I was gonna have a lot of fallout. So before I cleaned it up, I wanted to show you because I was really impressed. If you can see, there is barely any fallout, a little tiny bit right there, and then I just have to kind of clean up around the edges. But other than that, I barely have any cleanup to do, which is great. Just go over it with a powder, which is cleaning up nicely. I am going to take a pencil brush. I'm going to take my Ofra 03 brush, and I am going to dip into this darker shade out here. That is 09. I've been watching Sam. She is one of the YouTubers that I have been watching for about 2 years. I've been watching her consistently, and there are very few YouTubers that I can watch and continue to watch all of their stuff and they keep my interest. Sam is definitely one of them. I absolutely love her positivity and her no drama, very honest reviews. I love her. I'm so proud of her. It's always great when you see a YouTuber, they don't have all the opportunities handed to them right away. They become popular for the right reasons. Her followers truly care about her and care about what she does. So everything that she's come out with, I have bought because I do love her so much and I try and be supportive. Got a little mushy there, sorry. I am going to take a smaller brush. I will take my Bristles Beauty P06RF and I am going to dip into the highlight shade, which is right here, and that is Dream Chaser. So I'm going to take that color and I sprayed it a little bit. And I'm just going to come in here and kind of work it lightly into my eye color, just in the very front of my eye, just to brighten. I am going to take it, just put a little pop of highlight right there. And then I'm going to take same brush, not wetting, and just put it right under the brow bone. Give me a little pop. And the same thing over here. Eye look is done. Now, I did forget. I was so focused on the palette and so excited about getting into the palette that I completely forgot that it had the bronzer and blush in there too. So I am just going to go over what I have on. I don't think it's too dark. So I'm going to dip into her bronzer, which I do believe she said is the one side of her River bronzer, which, oh my God, I love that bronzer. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And then my favorite, her blush, Chicklet, is one that I did not put down for so long. And I know that she said this is the glowy side of that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yes, girl. I'm going to put on a little bit of her highlight on my cheekbones. So going in with her highlight on the high points of the cheek and a little on my nose. So here's all three lips. I have the shade Peony. There is Millie, which is the repeat from her first collab. And then here is Queen, which is Miss Aries. So let's start off with Millie because you guys have seen that one before. Is a swatch of Millie. It's just a beautiful clear gloss with some shimmer in it. Oh, this is my first time trying it because I did not have that from the first collection. I had everything else. So this is Millie. Okay, moving on. This is Miss Aries shade Queen. And that is the swatch of that. Just a very pretty bronzy shade, which will be awesome come summertime. There is the shade Queen. All right, let me take that off and we will be back to try the last one and get my final thoughts. Okay, this is the last shade of the glosses. This one is Peony. This is the more pink gloss. I love them. They're all just very sparkly and very non-sticky, which huge pet peeve of mine. I hate sticky lip glosses. Let's get into the information and the swatching. I am going to start in the very first row with the first shade, which is 09. And that is that shade. And that is described as a light, cool pink mauve. Moving on to the next shade, which is Ram. That is described as a dusty violet berry. Moving on to the third shade. This one is called Honors, which is a pink lavender duochrome with a blue shift. You can see the little blue shift in there. And the last shade in that row, Peace, which is described as a mauve brown. Moving on to the next row, starting with my favorite shade and what I have on my lid, Maya, which is a rosy bronze shimmer. So pretty. Your second shade in that row is Cherry, which is a pink terracotta. Moving on to the third shade is called 23, which is a grayish mauve. I hope I said that right. Grayish. Gray and beige, I'm guessing. Very smart. And the last and final eyeshadow, Ink, which is gorgeous. Another one that I have on my eye, which is a metallic violet magenta. And then let's move on to swatching the face products. I have all three here. This is the blush, and that is 6, and it is described as a warm, deep rose. Moving on to the highlight, which, can we just take a minute? So pretty. The highlight is Dream Chaser, which is a neutral pink champagne. That is the perfect highlight. And then finally, we have Key, which is a light neutral mocha. That is the bronzer. I got the PR package, which is still available on Ofra's website as far as I'm seeing now. I know that it went live on Ulta as well on the 30th. I'm not sure if it's still available there or not, or if they even have the PR set, or if they have just individual products. So as of now, the PR set is available. That includes what I showed you in the beginning. That is the palette and all 3 glosses in the adorable little box. That one is $59. As of now, the palette is sold out on Ofra's website. But if you do want to pick that up when it comes back, it is $39. And then last but not least, you have the 3-pack of the glosses, which is the Sam Squad Lip Gloss Trio, and that is $29. Sam does have a code, I can't remember if it's 15 or 20% off, that you can use and should use in support of her collection, in my opinion. It is Samantha. So, on to my thoughts. I think this is a beautiful collection, and I'm not just saying that because it is Samantha. I have always been honest about things, even if it is not the popular opinion. And I think she did an awesome job. I think she got the colors perfect. It is a beautiful, cool, mauve-y palette. I think she knocked it out of the park with packaging is adorable. I think she really brought a lot of herself into this collection, which is what we want as consumers. It's important to her viewers, not only because it's a good palette, but because she's bringing some of herself into it. From the little stickers with Aries on it, to bringing in books, which she has written and loves so much, to bringing in the astrology, which Ram, she is a Ram I'm a ram. I just think it's really adorable how she brought in little pieces of herself and poured herself into this palette. The lip glosses are amazing. They are so smooth and not sticky, which I appreciate very much. And I just think it is an all-around amazing collection. And for the price, you can't beat the price. $59 plus her discount is pretty good. Sam, I'm so proud of you. You have been one that I have been watching for years and one that I will continue to watch and support what you're doing and be amazed at how far you will go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that if you haven't already, you go out and purchase this collection because I think you will really love it. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.